It was a great race. Let's go back and take a look at some of the highlights. And at the start, it was that number 29 Audi. It started from the front. That's where it finished. But I'll tell you, Raffaele Marcello took a run around the outside, Cal.
He really did, and everyone kept it nice and clean at the start, and then it started to get a little bit feisty. Here we see Robin Freins run a little bit wide in that uphill run towards turn 6. Then drama here for Tristan Vautier, who'd eventually claim the Drivers' Championship here today. Heavy mix of traffic.
Then a brilliant move by Kelvin van der Linde to get through traffic into the corkscrew, gave him his first little bit of breathing room, and he needed it because then this unfolded. Yeah,
Marciello all over him. He's hunting down. He wants that lead before he hits pit lane for the very first time.
Then the number 22 Automatic Racing, Aston Martin, running out of fuel and blunting what could have been an easy podium run in the GT4 category.
Yeah, and this was right before that yellow. You see there the Audi just made that pass. The caution was out. They get a penalty for that, a drive-through. Then in a subsequent pit stop, another penalty for that Audi as well. So for them to come back and claim victory, it was a big day.
And this moment, this is the PPM machine we were talking about, damaged, and that was the incident with Kenny Habul that sent that car behind the wall for such a long period of time. And then this moment, see that Mercedes just ducking underneath the yellow Ferrari? But once they got through into the corkscrew, the Ferrari was turned, and unfortunately, that Hyundai had nowhere to go, got into him solidly.
Yeah, Michael Lewis there just spared him, and major front-end damage to that car. As you can see, this was a car that was running up inside the top 3 in the early going. Yeah, the Ferrari's day was done also.
Yeah, Franchitti had done a great job. Trevor Beckett just got behind the wheel. And then just some fraught moments working through traffic. The number 8 Bentley having a good run, but Vautier wanted to come back through. There was a touch, almost touch, and then another touch of the number 43, and they were teammates all season long. And they were willing to take the gloves off. Then maybe the save of the day.
That really was something special. I mean, he rode that one out all of the way. Fortunately, he was in an uphill climb here. This was a close one. Look at this. Maxime Soule gets bottled up in traffic. Williamson had a run on him. Plows it down to the inside, so close to contact right there.
Yeah, that was green cloverleaf luck that made that unfold. And then this moment here, the Bentley trying to find a way through on the GT4 car, that white BMW, it was going to go all wrong, Cal.
It would. Andy Soucek suddenly gets caught out. He was the leader. Then he runs over the front of that BMW, cuts down his left rear, and the BMW gets stuck in the gravel at the same time.
And then a little bit of a spin right there as a tire popped. And I think it had been cut by some contact with the GT3 car that had run around the outside. And then this moment, a big spin for James Safronis in the Global Motorsports Group Audi when the right rear tire just departed from the car.
And maybe the biggest moment of this championship season right here, Marciello, a man on the move, cutting his way through the traffic, suddenly tries to make a move around the outside of Alex Riberas. A bad decision. He gets forced wide, and his day was effectively over in terms of performance.
Yeah, from that moment, that car just didn't have it. We found out later that so much stuff had got into the radiators and the like, was overheating and losing performance. And big moment here. Car slicing through.
Coming through here, exiting pit lane, gets around Brian Herter easily, and then just tried to bring it home.
And then another wild ride here for the number 43. Just trying to side through traffic and make something happen. The number 44 Straka car having a moment spinning, and as he regained the track, almost collected another Mercedes at that moment, the DXT machine.
And we see the second of the Lamborghinis in this picture just gets really wide in turn 6, spears across the traffic, just misses the guardrail. Heart-stopping moment for that driver, and he makes his way back into the action.
And then heart-stopping for our race leader as he gets turned around, traffic coming up. There's the leader. Had to make the choice. Nice job at that point, once again, by Kelvin van der Linde, to pick the right way to go through that and execute it and make it work. Key moment in the GT4 race, the number 12 had to stop. Needed a bit of fuel, but by rules, that was a 145-second stop. Down a lap he went.
Yeah, and they had pace here today, and that promoted the 626 to the lead, the Audi of Kozarov.
And then this moment again, Raffaele Marcello trying to move, aggressive move on the 17 Audi, forces him off, and you would have thought the Audi would have suffered. Not so much. The right rear tire of the number 43 Mercedes cut, and that really limited any opportunity he had. And then the checker flag flies, and the number 29 Land Motorsport Audi comes through, takes the win. And with the 19 WRT Audi coming home in second, that clinched the championship for manufacturers for Audi, but third across the line came Mauro Engel, and that brought the championship to his co-driver, Tristan Vautier. And then the number 75 And again, just a brilliant drive by Lucas Stoltz, doing exactly what he needed to do. I'm guessing by a lap, that car made the 70% of the leader's laps minimum, and that brought Kenny Habul the championship. Meanwhile, there's the win in GT4 for the Reardon Racing Audi Vesko Kozarov, and a brilliant drive bringing it across for the win in the GT4 category. And of course, after that, celebrations in Victory Circle unfolded.